Let's start with something. Most people are too uncomfortable to say out loud. It's not just physical, it's not just desire, and it's definitely not what you think, because when a man chooses to go there, he's not just chasing pleasure, he's revealing something deeper about how he sees you. And once you understand this, you'll never look at intimacy the same way again. But here's what most people don't realize. Not all men do it for the same reason. Some do it out of connection, some out of ego, and some are trying to prove something they don't even understand themselves. So the real question is, what does it actually mean when he does it? Stay with me, because this is where it gets uncomfortable. You've probably been told it's about attraction, that if he does it, he must really want you. But attraction alone is shallow, real desire. It's intentional, it's focused, it's present. And when a man is truly present with you in that moment, he's not thinking about performance, he's not thinking about himself. He's completely locked into you, your reactions, your energy, your trust, and that's rare. But let me ask you something. Have you ever felt the difference between someone being there and someone just doing something? Yeah, that difference changes everything. Here's where it gets deeper. For a man, that act is not just physical, it's psychological exposure. Because in that position, he's not in control in the way you think. He's choosing to focus on your experience, to slow down, to listen without words. And for many men, that's uncomfortable. Why? Because it requires vulnerability. And vulnerability is something most men are never taught how to handle. And this is where it gets dangerous, because when a man doesn't understand this, he turns something meaningful into something performative, something empty, something that feels good but means nothing. Some men approach intimacy like a checklist. I'll do this, so she reacts like that. It's transactional, predictable, disconnected, but a man who truly values you, he's not chasing a reaction. He's building a moment, a connection that doesn't need word. And you feel it instantly, not in your body first, but in your mind, in your sense of safety, and the way you stop overthinking for a second and just exist. Because real intimacy is felt before it's understood. And if you've ever been confused wondering, does he actually care? Or is this just physical? You're not alone. Most women aren't reacting to the act itself. They're reacting to the intention behind it. And the problem, intentions aren't always obvious. So here's the truth. Most people will never tell you it's not about what he does. It's about who he becomes when he does it. Is he present or distracted? Is he attentive or mechanical? Is he connecting with you or performing for himself? As the act doesn't create meaning, the mindset does. And once you see that, you stop being impressed by effort and start paying attention to energy. And that's the moment everything changes. So the next time you find yourself in that moment, don't just ask, what is he doing? Ask yourself, how does this feel beyond the surface? Because the truth is, most people go their entire lives without ever understanding this level of connection. And once you do, you can't unsee it. If this made you see things differently, if it made you question something deeper in your own experiences, then you're already ahead of most people. Stay curious, stay aware, and subscribe, because the conversations no one wants to have are the ones that change you the most. And before you click away, there's one more thing you need to understand, because this is the part most people miss. Connection is not created by actions, it's revealed through them. Read that again. Anyone can learn what to do, but very few people understand how to be while doing it. And that's the difference between something that feels empty and something that stays in your mind long after the moment is gone. So the real lesson here isn't about him. It's about your awareness, your ability to feel the difference, to stop ignoring that quiet voice inside you that says this feels real or this feels off. Because the moment you start trusting that feeling, you stop settling for surface level experiences, you stop confusing attention with care, and you start recognizing presence. Real presence. The kind that doesn't need to prove itself, the kind that doesn't feel forced, the kind that makes you feel seen without asking for it. And here's the truth. When you raise your awareness like that, everything changes. Not just your relationships, but your standards, your choices, your energy, because you're no longer reacting. You're choosing. So don't rush this understanding. Don't ignore it either. Let it sit with you. Let it reshape the way you see connection. Because once you truly understand this, you won't just experience intimacy differently. You'll experience people differently, and that changes everything. If this opened your eyes even a little, make sure you subscribe, because the deeper truths, they're not always comfortable, but they are always worth seeing.